Good morning. My name is Peggy Flynn. I live in Railroad Flat. 5 weeks ago, 4 of you cut fire district funding from $662,500 down to $132,000. $529,935 gone, 80%. Fire was the only category cut. Sheriff flat, roads up, Visitors Bureau untouched, Chamber untouched, and what remains labeled fire, $367,000, pays the county's own CAL FIRE dispatch bill. And you buried it on the consent agenda. Item 15, no staff presentation, no public hearing, no fire chief invited to testify, no separate public comment window on the specific item. You structurally silenced every resident and every fire district from speaking on the record about the largest cut to fire funding in this county's history. That was not an accident, that was a choice. The Visitors Bureau, run by Supervisor Huberty, has taken $2.76 million in taxpayer grants over 6 years. In return, Calaveras lost 420 tourism jobs between 2022 and 2025, and tourism tax receipts fell from $9 million to $7.5 million. Tuolumne grew, Mariposa grew. Calaveras was the only Mother Lode county that shrank, premium price for measurable failure. The roll call pulled from the signed resolution because you still haven't published the minutes. Ayes Tofinelli, Andal, Huberty, and Vice Chair Follendorf. Absent Chair Stopper. The chair of this board was absent from the largest firefighting funding cut in county history. And it's not just June 23rd. Half of your 2026 meeting minutes since mid-April remain unpublished. You are voting in the dark and hiding the record. And conflicts of interest on the CVB item that same day, Supervisor Huberty abstained because in January 23, the FPPC told him in writing he may not participate in any CVB matter, regardless of whether he has recused himself. 17 months later, he sat right there in this room. Supervisor Andal, your husband is a CAL FIRE captain, and you voted yes on routing $367,000 fire district dollars into CAL FIRE contracts. In December, you gave yourselves an automatic pay raise while petting fire 80%. Put it in perspective. The median Calaveras worker earns $42,000. 13% of this county lives in poverty, and your total compensation averages 2.5 times your neighbors. Supervisors Huberty, public compensation totals $182,000. Chair Stopper's $242, nearly 6 times a working resident. The fire money you took equals 12.5 full-time jobs at the county median. Chair Stopper, you finished 3rd in the June primary. Voters have already fired you. You have an open FPPC non-filer case and face CCWD allegations you falsified records, absent March 10th, absent March 24th, absent June 23rd for a vote that gutted our fire districts. The chair of this board absent from the most consequential vote of the year, dereliction of duty at a 6-figure salary. Reverse the June resolution, publish the minutes.
July 9th was the hearing for this. All supervisors were present, so all 5 of us voted to go that route. The consent agenda on the 23rd was followed through. I'm gonna bring forward a item at the next meeting, and we'll discuss the facts about everything that was said, because I hear a lot of misinterpretation of what is actually happening and doubling of numbers one way or the other that are far off. So we'll get to the facts in an agenda item, and I will not speak to an individual statement right now.